I think that the first thing that people should be considering, if this is of interest to them, is freelance writing for you? And so if people are thinking about it, what are the things that you would say, oh, yeah, definitely you should look into freelance writing? And what are the things where you would say, oh, maybe this isn't for you?
Absolutely, because I think one of the reasons that I had behind writing this book is that freelance writing is not for everybody, and you should maybe find that out by reading a book instead of spending a couple years trying to get a business started and be like, "Oh, this isn't my jam." So I really in this book tried to lay out, okay, this is what I love about it. This is what's fun about it. This is what's hard about it, and this is what it takes. And so if this doesn't sound like it's for you, totally great, but keep that in mind. I was joking with my editor that if I haven't talked like 70% of the readers out of starting a freelance business, I didn't do my job perfectly.
Yeah.
So that said, I think the people, when I have a conversation with them and talk about, okay, this is what I do for a living, this is how I got here, the people whose eyes light up when I talk about not having a boss and setting my own schedule and the kind of roller coaster of, well, you don't always know where your next month's rent is coming from, but you know you can drum it up because you've done it before. And you say that to some people and they're like, oh my gosh. And you say that to other people and they're like, oh, yeah, tell me more about that. I'm like, okay, that's going to help you with this freelance thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the other flavor of that could be, and I'm thinking of this because this was my experience in starting writing and publishing full time, is if you've been in a corporate gig for a long time and you sock away the money, then
Yeah.
I would never be up for signing up for something where the next month, if I wasn't getting a client, I wasn't going to pay the bills. And it was good to have a big buffer to
Yes.
make that
And
transition easier.
yeah, I did not have that when I got started, but I would highly recommend.